Hello there, everybody, and today I'm doing something very different. I'm reviewing a video game, that being Deadpool. So this came out 2015, and I gotta say, this game is awesome. Not one of my favorite Marvel games, but I have a lot of nostalgia for this game. I always wanted to play it as a kid, but because I didn't have the right consoles back then, and because of the M rating, I probably would not have been allowed to play this game. But now, I was able to track this game down at an exchange store, and I bought it, and I got to play it finally. And I gotta say, this game is a lot of fun for what they got right with the Deadpool character. It's basically where Deadpool is sent on a mission to Genosha after he takes down a mob boss. He is then forced to join with the X-Men, but he kind of does his own thing throughout this whole game, and you get a bunch of weapons, and you kill a lot of people in this game. We don't really even know what the villain of this game is really up to. It's Mr. Sinister and a few other mutants. I'll pull their names up in a bit, but basically you're just playing as Deadpool, and you got a wild imagination throughout this whole game. A lot of fourth wall breaking, and this is just a lot of fun. This is fun to play because before the Deadpool movie came out, we had this game. And the best thing about it is the first level where you play in Deadpool's apartment. That was probably my favorite part of the game, where you could just do various things. You can sleep on the couch, you can eat pizza, drink beer, cause Deadpool to get drunk. You can go into his weapon, inventory. But once you get to the levels themselves, it becomes a whole new game. You can pull out swords, sledgehammers, machine guns, handguns, grenades, and you can basically just fight a lot of bad guys throughout this whole game. It is a lot of button mashing, but the enemies actually get hard. And it's actually frustrating. There is an easy mode in this game, but I chose normal. I didn't play it on the hardest mode, because that probably would have definitely been difficult for me. But I had a lot of fun just bashing bad guys, upgrading my weapons throughout this whole game. And Nolan North as Deadpool is awesome. I do love Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, but Nolan North had to pick a second actor who's played Deadpool. And the costume just looks amazing. The graphics, too. They just look stunning. And they even do, little narrations if you don't know who the characters are, which is quite nice. I don't know. My favorite side characters in this game were obviously Wolverine. I wish he was in the game more. But Steve Bloom is always awesome as Wolverine. We also got Rogue, Psylocke, and Domino. Just a bunch of characters that are meant to look sexy to Deadpool. Probably the best in this game is probably where he does have this imagination where you can go into a hot tub and you look like a rich person when you're as Deadpool. But the boss fights in this game are actually hard. You fight this one girl who can shoot lasers out of her arms, and she's really fast. A strong dude. I have to pull up their names, but we also fight a girl who can mind control Deadpool and cause him to, have outbursts. We also fight Mr. Sinister, which was probably the hardest boss fight in this whole game, because he cloned himself throughout this whole game. We even have some stealth, but it's not like the Arkham Batman games where you can have night vision, where you can see where your enemies are. No, you have to actually sneak up behind them and make your best move and try not to get caught. But yeah, probably my only issues with the game, like I said, is it gets kind of repetitive after a while, but it's a lot of fun with Deadpool himself, and it's underrated that we get games like this, since this game is hard to find. But overall, I think it's fantastic that Deadpool's gotten his own game, and this game doesn't get talked about much, but I'm here talking about it. So I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. So what do you think of Deadpool the game? And I don't know what to review next for video games. We'll have to wait and see. So with that being said, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.
What are you doing over there? Just a little surprise for our player. What? Whatever. We gotta move. We need everybody on this one if we're gonna stop